It's okay. I pressed go live, and then it asked me a question that it never asked me, and I was like, "What the fuck is this? This shit is all fucking brand new, all brand new." Okay, I'm trying to find a good position for this because I know I'm gonna be moving around. Like this is gonna be moved.
I think.
What are you staring at?
Well, there was a little bit of a lag, so I was waiting on it to catch up. Now it's fine.
Oh, okay, okay.
So I'm just gonna give you the stare.
Yeah, no, yeah, it was giving me the stare big time. But yeah, I just don't relate. Sorry.
I can't like even.
That Miley song I do. That's
Okay,
like the one.
fucking weird. Okay, how do you there? Just you don't have a soul. Let's just leave it there.
Okay, I know I have a soul because I gave it to Hecate and Hearn. So
Well, I had this whole conversation with Adrian about no souls. He doesn't believe in souls. He doesn't believe in religion. He believes that there's something he can't explain. But you want to talk about collective consciousness? He went to such a different level with that earlier today that it made me start questioning, like, what the fuck is happening? Because he went into transcendence of spirit and mind and body and brain into
but he
AI.
doesn't believe we have souls. What? AI? What?
I mean, it was when I tell you it was a
No, I don't
long.
see there are certain conversations I don't think I'm ever gonna have.
Gemini wind. What do you mean?
Oh, okay, okay, wait, hold on. First of all, besides all that, hi guys. Hi guys. Hey Leo. Hey Gemini. Hey everybody. Sorry, we were very deep in the conversation right there. Um, welcome to our live, and we'll discuss in a minute. Hold on, continue.
What
You
was
were
that? What? Oh, his
Adrian.
soul thing. I don't know. He just doesn't believe in it. He thinks that it's. He kept saying something collective, but it wasn't like collective consciousness. It was collective in different terms. And I can't even regurgitate what he said because he was sitting there like he. And I would come up with like a rebuttal based on my own personal beliefs, things that we and you have talked about. And he's like, well, no, but if you look at it like this, then, there couldn't be a B. Like, he doesn't believe in reincarnation because he was taught, we were talking about souls being recycled, which in layman's terms would be for us reincarnation. And
Right.
he's like, okay, but like, where are all these new people? If the souls are constantly being turned over, we have all these new people out here that don't match up to the numbers we've lost, which kind of makes sense if you break it down into humanity at a certain point. But at the same time, it's like, okay, I get where you're going with that thought, but I just call those people empty shell people. Like, those are just bodies. There's nothing, they don't have any inclinations for this or that. Like the sheeples of the world that are really easily led, they don't really have their own brain functions. That's not
I
a
know a
nice.
couple of people like that. I know. Well, I mean, it's not. You're right. Exactly. Moving
You know
in.
what I mean.
Yes, I do.
We all know somebody that fits, or several somebodies. And it was a really interesting, like, that was one of those moments I wish I could have been like, okay, hit play or record, because
Right.
that was such a weird conversation. And I got
That.
up to the bathroom and was totally questioning some things.
Oh my God. No. See, I don't know if I even want to have. I want to have. I don't know. I don't know because
It would be an interesting episode.
that would be a great episode. But I also don't know if I trust myself to be on a live and then also have this conversation, like to truly have this conversation, because to not believe in souls or reincarnation, you're already blowing my fucking mind, and I have my arguments on why that I don't know how that would go.
Well, it's my son, Bougie, my oldest son. It's very interesting to hear him talk because, like, he's writing a book called Astroliptic, which it's like a post-apocalyptic sci-fi thing.
Yeah.
And he's in writing this book, he's doing so much research into different theologies and belief systems, and I think it's a journey. Like, this thing that he's doing is like a journey through self to figure out like what he really believes in based on all this, because he's autistic, so he dives into to research deep. Like, I think, like, you and Dylan have this concept of the collective consciousness, and y'all want to
Which
have a talk.
Well, I was gonna say actually, which after our discussion, I figured out that my opinion on it and his opinion were two different opinions.
Two different opinions.
And
Yeah.
that's where like, oh, I don't know if we should have that talk
I
because
think it'd still be a great talk because of
yeah,
this.
yeah, his is very in the physical sense, while mine is in the spiritual sense. You know
Right.
what I mean?
And Adrian's kind of took both. The way he did it was he eliminated both, and went a totally different direction. It was bizarre, but kind of made sense, except it butts up against our belief system.
Right. Yeah, that. Yeah. And that's the one thing I don't play with is the belief systems. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Because like I don't know, and that's where I will say I'm definitely, if I even have this conversation, I'm definitely not thinking in my mindset I'm gonna have this conversation to change my beliefs. You know what I mean? But to understand his beliefs.
Right. Exactly.
And like you said, maybe I'll leave there questioning some things. So I hope not, because I'm very comfortable with my spiritual beliefs, but maybe that's an issue because we all shouldn't be too comfortable, I guess.
Well, no, I mean, I think if you're going to have faith, and we talk about faith because, like, this went into faith, manifesting, just spirituality in general, and like literally what comes after death. Like it covered all the grounds.
So what do you think happens to us when we die?
Nothing. He thinks nothing happens. He thinks you're just dead. And I said, well, what about your soul? This is what started the whole conversation.
And he doesn't believe we have.
And he's like,
he thinks it's just a computer.
Because that's the way he thinks. That's the way his brain is wired.
That is very interesting.
And I said, well, okay, but they've proven that energy doesn't dissipate. It just remains. And I said, so if you equate your soul down to your energy, literally your energy that you emit, because we went into magnetational pulls and fields and stuff like that. And I said, well, what do you think? He's like, it just gets resurfaced into the atmosphere. It goes right back into the atmosphere that's around you. Like that energy gets reabsorbed into the earth and repurposed somewhere else. Like he's got a whole thing. Like it made sense the way he thinks.
Yeah. Yeah.
You take out the spirituality and put it aside, and then take the self out and put it aside.
Yeah.
It made sense.
Yeah.
But and the stuff that I was like, now, if you asked me what I was questioning, I couldn't even tell you because I went right back to, I was like, huh? And I was like, no, not for me.
So, because then he doesn't believe in spirits or ghosts.
I asked that. I was like, well, what do you think about the shit that goes on in this house?
I was just about to say he lives in that house. The short amount of time I've had in that fucking house alone would prove to me spirits of the dead walk amongst us.
Right.
How the fuck is he living in that house? That's like coming here and being like, I don't believe in ghosts. Like you don't. Demons are fucking coming out of nowhere. What are you talking about? You don't believe in the paranormal.
Right.
So what does he think? Who does he think that is over there whistling up and down?
It's not a who to him. It's energy. It's an energy field. It's a magnetic pull towards other energies that just happen. Like, because we got into telekinesis and the audio clairs and the psychic side of things, and some of the stuff that he brought up, I was like, Adrian, that's psychic intuition.
Yeah.
Because you know how we have deja vu, or I experience deja vu and you experience something that you would akin to deja vu. There's an actual polar to deja vu called some shit with a vu in it that I can't remember. That is the feeling of knowing something's going to happen without ever having the feeling that you've been there. You just know it. And I said, Adrian, that's psychic inclination.
Right.
That's
Claire. I know that's one of the Claires, but that's like Claire knowing. I forget what it's called. I'm not
sentient.
Excuse me. What?
The clairsentience?
No, that's that I have. That is, well, I have a couple, but that was the first one I ever got, so I'm very aware of that one. That's clear feeling.
Oh, okay.
So, I'm not gonna lie. The two very similar in my experience, because there's one about clear knowing, right? And somebody in the comments let me know. There's a lot of comments going on. And
yeah,
there's your child. Whose child? I see Gemini. Who's bullying your child? Are they talking about it?
There was she made a Facebook post. I saw that. I read a little bit of that. But we'll get into Gemini's baby in a minute.
lot of time on Facebook. I'm not on my
Clear,
Facebook. I'm on the Cauldron Shop Facebook.
clear cognizance.
Okay, so that one is Clear Knowing.
Yeah.
And so, but now to me, clear, not clear sentience, that's clear feeling, right? So, and that is that's how I operated my spirit seeking most of the time before I developed any or was able to use any of the other clairs that I have. But through clear sentience, the energy would tell me all I need to know. You know what I mean? So it was very similar, but instead of me just knowing off the bat, off of like picking up on different frequencies or what, or just me being attuned in a different manner, it would be the energy that tells me. You know what I
Babe,
mean?
can you mute that if you're going to be in your phone?
Please,
Please.
it even affects me. But
Here, I need headphones for this thing.
where are your headphones?
They're
For the computer.
they're not compatible. I don't think.
I know. I want to throw my computer and your computer into the lake. That's what I want to do because I'm mad. Okay, hold on. There's a lot of people here, including Sterling. What's up, Sterling?
All
I
that.
see that. There's a lot of comments going on. I'm so sorry, guys. And I haven't even discussed. We haven't even talked about the video. We've just been. Woo,
I mean, it's an interesting conversation, and they're following along with it.
Oh, okay, good. Because again, I'm sorry. I don't know what's going on in there. But I do want to talk about one thing before we forget. We're here to talk about this damn shop, right? Because we got a lot of things coming. We already got a couple new products already out, and we got some new things coming. Let alone our plans and future plans, like near future plans we have for the shop after what we're doing. God, okay. Well, I love to hang out with you too, Leo. I see that. I'm sorry. I'm trying to talk and read, and it's just not fun. It's not fun. This is why I have this. I'm gonna do this.
Okay. Well, we already have the 2 subs, and we just put up a couple of recipes. Well, we didn't put up. We discussed a couple of recipes that I want to try out, and then we added a couple more crystals to the shop.
Yeah. So what's new, like on the shop now, is our first ever drum roll soaps, magical soaps by our lovely Crescent Moon. She enchants them. And I've been there for most, if not all, of the process, and she does real fucking enchantment into them soaps, guys, and it's a nice thing to do, and then it's good because when you're doing your magics for the soaps, I'm doing my magics for these candles, and I just love us. But anyway, so we have our protection soap on the shop. You can get them in glycerin or goat's milk, and we have a couple of soaps that are going to be coming to the shop. 2 of them are going to have an option of honey-based soaps. That's going to be our Come to Me soap and our Calming soap. Those 2 are going to have a honey-based soap option. So you got glycerin, goat's milk, and honey.
And honey.
So with that being said, because I know we're going to get a Lucky Me soap. This is what I called it, just like a little Lucky Me soap.
And now go into the Lucky Me because it encompasses quite a bit. Yeah. It can be used in a lot of different, like, kind of like a lucky, for lack of a better word, a lucky charm. It's not just for one type of thing or another. It covers whatever you need luck in.
Yeah, you can. So in my mind, right, if you just need a little special, like a little more luck, whatever that day you're feeling that you need it or just want it, take a shower with this soap. If you have a specific target in which you need luck for, as you're taking a shower with that soap, you close your eyes and you're visualizing you having that luck with you during whatever you need it for.
Excuse me.
Bless you, darling. So we have that. And that's gonna be a nice green soap for y'all. We have purification coming, so we got the protection and the purification, which are both white. When I'm talking goat's milk specifically, because the glycerin we don't dye.
Yeah, I don't want to add any dye to a white soap. I know that they make titanium oxides and stuff like that, but the goat's milk is white at its core.
Yeah.
I don't want to.
And the glycerin is its own amber color and it's beautiful anyway. Like we're not gonna mess with that. So then the calming soap, we're talking about like a nice light purple, like a lilac. While we're gonna have an intuition soap that is gonna be like a deep dark purple, maybe like a royal purple.
Mm-hmm.
And then we got what else was it? I think that's all, right? Intuition,
Yeah.
calming. Come to me, luck, purification and protection. Those are
Yeah.
gonna be all our soaps, and they will be coming to the shop relatively soon. Homegirl, I think you're making your next batch is what, purification?
Purification or calming. I haven't decided. I have all the stuff minus 2 things for each one. So
Yeah.
I've got to put an order in, which I've been trying to like refine down and compare prices versus ingredients with some places.
Yeah, I like
Some of the sites they'll have everything you need minus 1 thing. So then I got to go to another place and order that one thing from there, and it drives me nuts. But I guess that's what I'm going to have to do.
that pisses me off too. You know, in the witch world, that's what all these shops are like, and that's where again for us, we not trying that. We want us to be that one-stop magic shop where you come in and you can get your pagan shit over there, while your Christian cousin can get her Christian stuff over there, while the Buddhist friend can go get their stuff, while the Santeria partner is getting their stuff. Like we just want to be very inclusive in most spiritual paths and traditions.
Mm-hmm. I want to be that shop that you can get what you need. You know what I mean? Like everything.
Why am I frozen? Oh, okay.
You keep kind of freezing and then it releases. You're fine now.
I don't like that. I don't like that. I know because I don't like.
Well, you haven't used urine forever.
I know. I'm actually very impressed that it's working now.
Me too.
So the hell was I saying? The fuck was I saying? I don't know what I was saying.
You were gonna start. Well, we talked about all the soaps and the colors. And
I was gonna talk about that. We got the holy water on the shop. Soon we're gonna maybe look into getting some rosaries. And really, I mean, in my mind, when it comes to the holy water, you're not even buying the water, you're buying the bottle, and the water just comes with it. You know, the holy water from the church comes with it. But
and didn't they say they bless it like twice a day?
Oh, girl, I don't remember.
We looked. It was so. It was. I was kind of shocked. It was like twice a day. I think they bless that fountain thing.
Blessed be. Okay.
Now, if you want regular witches enchanted, like if you have a special request, you just want enchanted water from a witch, just let us know.
Literally, like just buy the holy water and just be like, send a message and be like, I don't want holy water.
Because the little container is cute, and whether it's got blessed water in it or not, I think it's cute. Do you have one? Mine's sitting right here.
Yeah, no, you want to pull yours out? I'm not all the way out there.
Oh.
Yeah. So we have that. And if you guys also any recommendations, anything you guys want to see in the shop specifically that you don't see in many shops, let us know. Look at that. Look at that.
You can just. Yeah. Oh, sorry. I was staining a shelf for him, so my hands are dirty. But you can squirt it at spirit.
No, literally. Or a vampire. I don't know. No offense. No offense. I know all the vampires about to turn on me and be like, "Wow, we loved you, bro."
I can't stand you and your vampire hatred.
I don't say that. I love you, vampires. Don't listen to her. She don't know what she's talking about. Look at her. You trust her? She got a Beetlejuice as a curtain, girl. As a blanket.
You know what? Don't stay in your house.
Nobody probably saying, don't listen to her. Don't listen to her, guys.
There was an issue. My cat is
crazy.
Dying.
No, she don't know. She crazy.
My cat is dying and having little accidents. And
hey, don't say that. Don't say that.
Well, it's true.
Oh my god.
Little girl is living her best life, but it's very much on borrowed time right now. And she keeps having little explosions. And she exploded on my freaking curtains.
Well, back to the shop.
Gemini
have exploding shit at the shop. Oh my god, I was watching. You know, girl, I gotta tell you real quick, just because we talk about shit, right?
If you're about to bring up damn Jersey Shore, I swear
No, I'm not gonna bring up Jersey Shore. I'm gonna bring up the Real Housewives of Potomac.
Oh my God. Stop.
So there was one of the girls was having an event for walking dogs, right? Like because they were not walking dogs. I'm a fucking asshole. They were trying to get people to adopt dogs. You know what I mean? And like they like as a runway, like you know how like fashions have their runway. They were doing that with dogs. You know, so people would
Cute.
get interested in the dogs. Well, right at the end of the event, the DJ, nobody knew this was happening. Like the event planners, on the like because one of the girls is on like the show, and she did not plan it, so she says. But right at the end, they blasted like a smoke machine from like the top, and all the dogs literally shitted themselves all over the fucking floor. Apparently, it smelled awful. One of the other housewives was puking up in a fucking garbage can. It was nasty, and that was a very messy. It was going so smoothly, huh?
Why would a DJ do that?
Because he's a fucking idiot. I don't know, but that's what exactly, everybody. Because like I said, one of the housewives was like the event planner, and everybody was going to her and being like, "What the fuck was wrong with you? Why would you do that?" She's like, "I did not plan that." They showed a clip where she said they were supposed to be confetti. You know what I mean? Like little confetti things, and they show a clip where she's with like one of the people setting everything up, and the girl says, "We're gonna do confetti." She didn't say anything about smoke, so. Nobody planned on the fucking smoke. All of a sudden, they do the smoke, and that was the dumbest fucking choice to make. Because literally all the dogs did that, and it was a disaster. It was going so well too. People were adopting dogs.
Spontaneously shit, but
Yeah, literally one of the other housewives is walking around with a dog, being like, "Adopt him, adopt him."
that's
But
just
so anyway, minus that. So the crystals, right? Our crystals. We have right now. We posted up green aventurine, fluorite, and black tourmaline, and dragon's bloodstone. We are getting
no. Yes.
yes,
Yes.
we are getting bloodstone, red tiger's eye. We're getting selenite wands, like about 7 inches. And I think smoky quartz. We'll be
Yes.
getting that in, along with girl. You want to go in on how we're also getting mortar and pestles. We're getting boxes, chests, like the little cute ass fucking. But I got not in this room. Actually, in
Well,
this
it's
room, but it's
like
in the closet.
I think we mostly all use them the same. They're either house tarot decks, pendulums,
Yeah.
stuff like that.
I don't fucking have one on deck. Oh, yes, I do. Yes, I do.
Yes, I have a little one down here.
Okay. Ignore the crystals. I can't move them. However, we're not selling this exact one, but we're selling, stuff that looks like this. You know what I mean? Can I see them?
No, but all right.
I
mean, you got okay. Hold on.
Here, I'll remove. It's okay. It's whatever.
So picture this in a bigger size. This type of little diddly bob.
Yeah.
And like I have like my special pendulums in it. It's just something small, but they'll be in different sizes. One of them kind of looks like, if you ever watch Indiana Jones and the Holy Grail, it looks like the thing that the Holy Grail was, but it's like a chest. And it's really cool looking. It's very unique.
I don't know what you saw on the ground, but I apologize.
I don't know. I didn't see.
I don't know what you saw.
We have a lot of new stuff coming because we do want to bridge that gap between your regular metaphysical shop, your regular wood shop, and your religious like emporium type shop. We want to be somewhere where everybody can find something at some point, and if the need, you know what I mean? Like, he walked out the back door and totally distracted me.
We, like you were saying, that we want to be like an emporium, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
We want to have a little bit of everything and then get bigger.
Yes.
To where, like, you come in and you're not like slapped in the face because you're so overloaded, but it's not sparse. We want to find that happy medium, and a lot of that with feedback from y'all. Like, what if you walk in, what do you want to see when you walk in there? Which, like, what vibe are you looking for? Like stuff like that.
And I've been meaning to have this conversation with you, and I can't have this conversation. Yeah, I can have this conversation. Okay. You know how you go into some shops? This is gonna sound so fucking weird. I already know. You know how you go into some shops and it feels like a shop? I
Mhm.
don't like that. I don't like that. I also don't want to walk in and like we've also discussed, be like feel like the fucking shop is falling on us with all the shit. You know what I mean? But like I want you to walk in like because like there's a shop near me and you walk in and it has that shop feel where like it don't like you know I don't know how to fucking explain what I'm trying to say. But, like it's open, you know what I mean? It feels like a little cold, you know, and there's not really much going on. You know what I
No
mean?
personality in it.
Yeah, yeah, it's very basic and bland. I'm
Yeah.
not into that. Like I want you to walk in here and almost feel like you just walked into someone's house.
Yeah.
You know what I
That
mean?
homey hug feel.
Yeah.
If you're
Yeah,
visiting a friend instead of shopping at a store. That type
exactly.
of thing.
Exactly. Like I want, you know, like again, like when you come in, you're gonna find me and her on the couch over a fireplace with a TV playing, literally talking just shit. You know what I mean? Like we're gonna look at you and be like, "Oh my god, welcome! Like help yourself, shop around. We got our tea shit over there. You want some coffee? We got you. Like make yourself a cup." Go look around, like have fun. You know what I mean? If you need anything, you talk to us. If you don't even need anything, you come talk to us.
Yeah. I want you to feel like I here's the other thing that we want to build. Community, right? Like
Mhm.
it's about building community. As antisocial as I am, in certain aspects, like when there's a need for something,
Yeah,
put
like
my
no, we're antisocial, but I feel like I mean when it's customers, you're in and you're out.
yeah, for the most part. But I want to build that community connection. I'd love to have a freaking if we could look, and I know we've worn this out talking about it because we've talked. But like I want to have like that little alleyway that leads to the back patch where like there's a little garden and
Hmm.
there's like good things and not some good things. But then like later we can have a patch of like a community garden. Like I want to go into the community and be part of the community. You know what I
Yes,
mean?
I
I want
agree.
a customer base.
Yes, I want to help the shops near me out. You know, like I want to team up with them, like do some like fun shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I want to throw. I keep seeing that spot in Savannah. I need to stop looking at that because that's literally probably not even going to be a thing in 5 years.
Stop saying shit like that.
Well, you know what I mean. I'm trying to be realistic, but the vision is. I do appreciate the vision because it's a manifestation focal point. But I want to be able to like walk out the front doors and like have like a festival with the entire town. You know, I want to help get them involved. You know, like where I work now, for example. Before I got there, they didn't decorate for holidays. It was me that came up in there and got the people who wanted to always decorate but just didn't, you know, and I got them involved. And now literally people bitch if we're not doing it. You
Hmm.
know, like we have fucking set schedules. And even when there's no holidays, we still need some type of decoration or people are going to be pissed. That library will never be a basic library ever again because of me until I leave. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But and that's where I want to go out there and just you have like literally be in a circle. You know what I mean? Everyone hold hands. We're all in this together. Says High School Musical. We're all in this. You know.
There are certain things we just don't get along with. Like he loves reality TV and musicals, and I can't stand any of that. I cannot relate. I cannot
Hey,
relate.
High School Musical was when I was growing up, so of course I was all over that.
I hate it. If it's not
That shit.
Phantom of the Opera, the Nutcracker, leave me alone.
What?
Because those are the only two closest things that I can relate to that I actually like.
You don't like Rent?
No, never even seen Rent.
You've never seen Rent?
I've seen
Bro,
Cat on a
Rent
High
has made
Horse.
me bawl my eyes out. Have you seen
Oh,
Kinky Boots?
no, I don't even know what that is.
Oh
I can't get
my
there, bro. I cannot
god.
get there. I cannot. I
Oh my
just
god. Kinky boots? Red is the color of sex.
sure.
Excuse me.
Bless
Oh.
be. There
Excuse
we go.
me. Good the gods. I do want to give a little shout out to someone real quick tonight, and that's Blue. Okay. I'm giving a shout out to Blue. Blue is this new microphone. I'm testing it out. Hopefully the audio is good, so I never have to see a complaint ever again.
It's ooh, petty. It sounds good. It sounds good.
No,
Jim,
I know. No, no, it's really a joke. But
what?
I said all in all, that really was a joke because I don't want my audio to be messed up. So now we got my microphone.
No, it sounds great. It actually sounds very professional. I like it.
Oh, cool. Sweet.
She wants to know our big three astrology. Big three. Do you mean like our
Yeah,
three?
yeah, exactly. You know what you're talking about. So I am a Leo sun, Virgo rising, and an Aquarius moon. And don't tell me. Let me get this. She is an April sun, Virgo rising, and
Aries sun.
a Leo moon. That's what I said. Aries sun. Didn't I say
You
that?
said April sun. Aries,
Right.
Leo, Virgo. So we both share the fire sign aspect.
Yes, we do. We both have. Well, you got two fires and an earth. I have air, earth, fire.
Yeah. It means I'm a little bit more.
That maybe explains why I'm more like peoply. It's because
Yeah.
of that air. You know what I mean? It's just like, okay, let's connect. What are we doing? Oops.
No.
But I'm gonna tell you right now though, that's gonna come real in handy when we're out there as fucking shop owners.
Look, I'm excellent in customer service to a point.
Yeah, your fucking southern accent comes out. That is the crazy guys. When I tell you, I did not recognize this bitch. I was on the phone with her, having a full blown fucking conversation with her, speaking like she's speaking now. So a fucking customer walks in. She's like, "Hold on." Instant Southern Belle came out this bitch. I did not recognize the soul in that body. And the second she came back, I made sure to tell her, "Who the fuck was that?" Because I know I didn't meet her. That's not Patricia. That's not Sally or April. Who the fuck is that?
That was Janice.
That was Janice.
That was Janice.
Look, you gotta get on people's level.
Like,
and those women are all on that level.
Like,
that
I've always thought, like, you know, you have the world's subtlest Southern accent. Like 99% of the time, you don't even fucking hear it.
It's because that's the Atlanta hood.
Yeah. That's where it's like we speak the same language. You know what I mean?
No,
Until a customer walks in the shop.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna tell you right now, don't do that at the Golden Shop. You keep that Southern Belle.
We're gonna be in the South. We're gonna be South.
I don't care. Let them be the Southern ones. I'm not the Southern one. Okay, this accent is still gonna exist.
Well, no, for you, they'll eat that up. They will eat that
up. It's not just the accent, baby.
Look, people love a New York accent.
You love the New York accent. Everybody in our fucking friend group loves the New York accent.
You know what I don't like?
What?
Never mind.
What?
No, it's fine.
What?
There are certain accents that I don't like because they just do something.
Okay, maybe don't say that. Maybe don't say that. Maybe don't say that.
I can't say it out loud.
No, don't say that.
But there are certain accents that I don't like. Actually, you know, it's not even the accent; it's the tone. Like people from Staten Island.
I don't think there's an accent I don't like. I love a lot of accents. I that's something about me. I don't
like Australian accents because
the only reason I don't like it. What?
It's their accent is very comical to me. The way it's worded, like their notes, but then most of them are sexy as hell. So it's just like I don't.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, they are. Nah, I'll say my personal family trauma makes me not like Italian accents.
What is an Italian accent?
I hear it. I can hear it. I'm not gonna mimic it.
You mean like Sicilian grandma that makes meatballs and carries them in her hands?
Yeah.
That like
Yeah. Not
can't do
into it.
something like
Not
that.
here. I don't like Italian families. That's again because I have a big ass Italian family and I don't talk to any one of them.
Which is odd because I feel like you would just schmooze right in there.
Yeah, nah.
Oh,
They're very old fashioned. So you can imagine a gay witch in that life.
I don't know because they be putting the eye on everybody back then.
Yeah,
Or
but
people. It's the same thing.
you gonna make me say things I probably shouldn't be
Oh,
saying.
okay, then don't say it. Then don't.
Yeah, but you
Just
know, it's certain people say they don't do things when yes, you are. Your shit was literally founded on that, but we won't go there. You know what I mean? Like they do the eye and everything. They give people the malocchio, but they don't see it as
witchy.
yeah,
But they're gonna curse you, but it's not witchcraft. But they're gonna curse you.
exactly.
And it's not witchcraft and it's not bad. But they're gonna curse you.
Not gonna lie, when I texted you about that shit from that the housewife show, that bitch, look, even because she was going on saying, I'm not a witch, I work with Jesus. Baby, that don't make you not a witch. And
Right.
that prayer you were saying sounded like witchcraft.
Right.
I'm just saying, like, I don't care if you're praying it in the name of, like, that sounded wrong. And that sounded twisted a little bit. And I don't know. I don't know. Especially like after doing the research I did on what those terms meant. I thought, like, to me, no, you're doing something. You're doing it in the name of Jesus. You can't deny that. I won't deny
No,
that.
there's so many curses in the Bible, it's unreal.
Right, but that don't mean you're not cursing. That don't mean you're not doing a little witchy witch.
No, yeah, but they, you can't different labels for different things.
Right.
Bougie said you're being a Bougie is saying you're being a Southern hater, and Leo says my accent, not mine, but his accent is thick, and if you have the Alabama accent, then that's where most of my accent comes from because that was most of my life is that
See,
Alabama accent.
I'm not a Southern accent hater. I'm a April Southern accent hater. Because that's not real. Because that's not real.
No, it's 100%. Look, if I had stayed in Alabama or Kentucky, that accent would have been the same.
Would have been yeah. That would have been legit. Okay, yeah, I get that. But that only come out for customer service. And I'm gonna tell you right now, if we're on the couch having a normal conversation, and then you turn around and bring out that Southern belt, no, I'm gonna get up. I'm like, I don't know. Security.
Southern Belle accent. When I turn my charm on, he has to deal with it too. But then talk about a fake motherfucker. That motherfucker right there. That's why he's not in customer service anymore. Because he's one of those. He makes me sick when he's talking to women, and he's being real sweet. Who the fuck is that dude? I don't know you. That ain't my husband. And being real sweet.
That's fake.
Anything you need, bitch, get out of my face.
Lies. That's not who you are.
You're hating everybody, including grandma.
Right.
Like you don't like nobody. I don't like
Put on
nobody.
your robe and show them who you are.
Right.
But I was a really good fucking manager.
Oh, I know you were a good manager.
But I fucking hate people.
God, ooh, when the mask comes on, it does.
See, that's why he gonna be a good security guard. I just know it. Because when we're fed up with them, we'll just be like, all right, get the Viking.
Right. He's just gonna be pushing bitches out the door. Which we cannot do physically.
What are you talking about?
Okay, we can't be pushing. Well, now if somebody trips me up the
that
wrong way.
depends on whether they put hands on anybody. They put
I was
hands
gonna say, I think
I'll be the first one to fucking throw hands. No,
you'll be with me at the couch. I'll keep you behind the rope, the velvet rope.
Let me loose.
No. We own this place, and we don't have the insurance.
We'll be fine.
What's going on in the comments? I don't know what's going on. Everything under the sun. So.
Yeah.
But I mean, I don't know. That's where like I don't like a lot of people. I really don't. But I feel like again, like when you're at the shop though, like and it's such a come and go relationship, you know what I mean? Like come, buy, go. You know what? You're buying my stuff. I'm gonna be nice.
See, I don't know, because I had a situation at work the other day, which is why I'm saying what I'm about to say. This lady came at somebody the wrong way. because she got charged a special handling fee. Now, for those of you that have animals, if your dog acts crazy, there's a special handling fee because, and as this lady witnessed, there were 2 dogs bigger than hers on the table acting just fine, no problem. But she came at Katie talking about, well, if you can't handle big dogs, then you should be doing this job. Excuse me? Excuse me? So then I turned around and I got involved and I was like, ma'am, it's called training. It's called training. That's why we advertise it, because your dog is smaller than these 2, taking her on a ride around the salon because it will not calm down. And it fought for every little thing. Didn't want to get up, didn't want to get down, didn't want to do nothing. So there's a fee. When you got to enlist another person's help with a dog, there's a fee because I got to stop what I'm doing, which makes me lose money to help you finish your job.
Mm-hmm.
And she got mad, and she said that to Katie, and I turned around and said, it's called training. That's why we offer it, because you see these 2 are bigger than yours, and we're handling them just fine. And she looked at me and she goes, oh, so you want a piece of this too? I said, yep, I sure do.
See, well, that's where I will say,
Back to work. I don't care.
and that's where, like, if you disrespect, I will disrespect because I don't need your motherfucking business. You know what I mean?
I don't
Especially if we're at a
tolerate
point.
disrespecting other people and being ugly.
No, you're not gonna come up in my house and talk to me like that. Absolutely the fuck not. You are messing with the wrong motherfucking one. Okay? Because I ain't gonna use any of this witchcraft to beat your ass.
Right. Like, and that's the thing. I understand being dissatisfied. I guess we're just going to have a customer service call. But, like, I understand being dissatisfied in a product or disappointed in a product. We can have a conversation. You can tell me what you liked, what you didn't like, or how you perceived the product that was going to work in whatever fashion. And then we can have an educational thing, or I can give you your money back or point you in the direction of something that may suit your needs better.
Mm-hmm.
But the minute you get hostile, that conversation is short.
Yeah, I don't do that. I don't do that in places like if I'm at another place that's not even mine and I see someone else doing that, I don't
I
play.
step in.
Yep, I get the fuck up right immediately because you're not gonna do that. You think you can do that because nobody's saying something. Guess what? That ain't me. I'm gonna say something, and I'm gonna get up in your fucking face. I don't play.
What I want to start doing.
You're wrong. You're wrong.
I want the next time one of these ladies pops off like this, I want to know her name, her place of business, and her manager's name, because I don't feel like my boss would like me acting like that in public in another facility.
Right.
Because that says a lot about the character of you and who you hire. Mm-hmm. Right. So I feel like that street should go both ways. If you're going to come at me in my place of business and in my place of work, I want to know where you work.
Yep.
I want to see how your boss responds to your behavior in a public platform.
Mm-hmm. Or another person's establishment.
Right. Because it's unacceptable. I'm so sick of this. The customer's always right. No. Actually, the customers are hardly ever right.
Hardly. They don't know shit about what's going on.
You know, and if you want to be educated, that's fine. We can have an educational conversation. But the minute you get hostile or disrespectful or flat out violent, oh, that's done. We're done.
Wholeheartedly, I agree. I don't know. And that's where, again, no. Come to the shop in good spirits. Like the energy you feel when you walk in, reflect that energy back. Because if you don't, you're going to get the fuck out. That's just that's it. You know what I mean? We don't, and that's the thing too, where we're community, we're family. We're not supposed to, you don't talk to nobody like that.
No. And if we do, like what happened to Trent? Like what happened? What was the provocation?
Right. Where did the light of miscommunication happen? Because let me try to remedy this before I personally make this worse. Because I don't need you making my other customers feel uncomfortable or unsafe.
Mm-hmm.
That is because that's the last thing my customers are gonna feel in my fucking place. So no, you won't get the fuck up. You won't get the fuck out.
I want people to come there because like you need a rest from home. You gotta stop here before you go home because work was shit. Home's gonna be shit. Let me stop in and get some good vibes. You know, and if you're coming in and you're shitting on everybody else's good vibes, goodbye.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like I ain't got. Why does one ear stick out more than the other? Oh, that ain't even the right ear. Oh, I guess they both stick out. All right, never mind. Anyway.
What I just right. So, oh my god, yeah, no, I'm not playing like that. And like we just got look, this place is too valuable for your energy. You know what I mean? Because that hostility can get real crazy real quick. And nah, this place too bougie for that energy. If you're not gonna, if you acting like that, you think maybe we really don't need your business, and I don't even know if you can have our business. Can you afford our business? Because you acting real poor. Let me tell you right now, the poorest people will have the richest personality. Okay,
Well,
so I
and
don't give a fuck what's in your bank account. You acting poor, get out.
look, until y'all figure out, like y'all as in the people that come in and to place it, like until y'all figure out how to shit on a toilet different than me, leave me the fuck alone. You're not better than me. I don't give a shit what your bank account looks like. Because you can't take it with you when you go any damn way. Unless you're a pharaoh.
Oh,
I'm
God.
trying to figure out, okay, what is going on, Gemini, with your child?
I don't know, but I was gonna say was going to bring up that I want to have people because I don't know if I ever figured out how to bring these comments onto the video after it's posted. You know what I mean? Like
I
for them
wish
to
I
stay.
could.
I'm sure there's a way. I just haven't figured it out yet.
I don't know. I've never seen anybody be able to like put the live feed comments in.
Yeah, I don't know. But with that being said, we're not going to see these comments after we upload. So if there's anything y'all wanted us to see, put that in caps for us to see because I'm not because this I don't know. I talk and then I lose track and it's a whole fucking new feed on my screen.
Bougie, do you know how to do it?
You
Because
said I used to. Oh, I don't know about that. But maybe I don't know how
I
to.
don't,
I'm not
I
saying.
don't remember. I've never like I upload and that's it. I don't ever go back and look at nothing.
But like I said, if y'all want us to see anything specific that's addressed to us, put it in caps. If there's anything y'all are looking for in the shop that maybe you said earlier and we just missed the comment, like anything that y'all are looking for or things you would like to see in the shop you don't always see or just stuff like that, comment that in caps. Because yeah, I'm blind as a bat.
Oh, okay. He's vertically challenged. Oh, me too. I had to go through that. But I can't really like I can help more metaphysically, but I can't give you advice because I was mean as a damn snake in school, and like I just gave them back what they gave me, which is not the right way to approach stuff. Let me tell you, that'll slow you down in school real quick.
Gemini, I
Don't
will
him
tell you.
though. Like I would not encourage him. Like I know you're not probably encouraging him doing him that, but I'm just saying like wherever the mindset of him like making himself.
It's insecurity.
Yeah,
That's
I
what
know.
it
He
is.
shouldn't be insecure. I mean, they're all them stupid kids are going through the same crap.
All of those kids are just as insecure. Let me tell
Yeah,
you
I
something.
know. I hate that shit.
Let me tell you something. Because my brother, he fell victim to that and never saved himself from that, and it's not the best.
No.
Um, with that being said, that is insecurity. That is being ashamed. You gotta do whatever you can to make him have that high self-esteem. There's only so much a parent can do, though, and it's really. Oh, okay. Well, your son is listening,
Well,
so
and you're two people that were, I mean, I don't know about you. I can't speak for your high school experience or your middle school experience. I was dogged in like elementary school.
bro, I was
I'm-
fucking. I mean, in middle school, I was bullied, but in high school, I might have been a bully. I was a bully to
Right.
people
You
who
ended up
bullied.
transitioning.
Yeah, yeah. Hold on, I would look because nobody in high school ever dared, but especially at that point where the rumor was going around that I was a witch, and
Right.
that wasn't
Well,
playing on anybody's field
yeah.
out here in the countryside.
I
Because
just,
literally, the police know me out here as the Greenville Witch.
I was in every sport and dance class. So you couldn't outrun me. You couldn't outfight me. You couldn't out wrestle me. You couldn't out nothing me. I was mean.
Yeah, no, that, and we're not saying be like that. Oh my God, we please learn from our mistakes. Holy hell, do
Yeah.
not bully. Actually, stand up for people who are getting bullied. That's one thing you can do. Because let me tell you something. Nobody needs to be fucking getting bullied, especially nowadays. Like I said, everybody's dealing with something. So don't, to these kids that are out here bullying other kids, don't go around acting like you big and bad when you feeling this small yourself.
Right.
Okay?
That's the only reason why kids bully other kids is because they're
Exactly.
going through something. And
Exactly.
don't you realize that's their mental mind, like their mental state is that they're coming at you because yeah, you may be an easier target, but it's because they're going through something reflective on their end they have no control over. So their control
Right.
aspect comes out on you. So
Correct.
if you just keep that in the back of your mind, like, hey, you can't say this to people unless they're a little bit more open minded as a child. But like, yo, I know you're going through something, so I'm gonna let you say what you gotta say, and then I'm gonna walk away. But the minute you put hands on me, that'll be the last thing you do today.
Not right. And a lot, you know what you got to, just, I know everybody probably says it and it's annoying to hear, but it's so true when like you just got to ignore them. Because at the end of the day, what they are fiending for and why they do what they do is your response.
Yeah,
And you're not giving them that response. You literally shaking them off like, bro, you literally a 2-year-old child. I'm not paying attention to your
right.
bullshit because this shows your character. You know what I mean? And like I said, we all got our insecurities and don't ever feel ashamed for them. And know that, like,
Height since fourth grade. Like, you want to talk about height insecurity? Is me in a nutshell.
yo, let's not talk about the insecurities I have today. You know what I mean? Like, we all got fucking insecurities, and that shit probably will never change. But what you
No,
gotta realize is who you are is beyond a blessing because no one else can be you. No one else can be like you. So all of your perfections and imperfections, nobody got them like you. And just a blessing comes with that. You know what I mean? And
not to mention
just be you. You know what I mean?
the shit you hate about yourself today is the shit that you will appreciate about yourself 10 years from now.
I don't know about that because
I will. I'm gonna say it. I am the representation of who I wanted to be as a child in
yeah,
an adult form because you have to. Well, okay. You also have to like. I'm also old, so I've had to go through a lot of situations that I've had to do a lot of shadow work and self reflection on, and I am still struggling to this day. Ooh, I
yeah,
got the grudge.
yeah.
Hmm.
Lady Witch, where have you been?
Right. You come through at the end. What's going on?
Girl, you're late.
Oh,
What happened?
she got a life. Leave her alone.
I don't care. We're her life. Okay. No, I'm kidding. I'm so kidding. But like, we missed you.
We look
Look, everybody's saying hello. Like, we missed you. Okay.
right.
Just leaving like that. The fuck?
Okay. Let me clarify something too. I went to
Do shit, Gemini.
5 elementary schools, four middle schools, 4 high schools because of the military.
Yeah.
So when I tell you I became a bully, I was going through shit.
Can I just reference how I always forget you were in the military?
I wasn't in the military. I was raised.
Yeah. I mean, damn near though. Like you were dead as raised on a fucking.
My dad. I was raised by a Marine. So just imagine, like, we had Easter egg hunts that involved maps, compasses, and like hidden shit. I might get lost for a minute, but if I have a map and a compass, I'm good. Anyway, my childhood was very interesting, but because of some of those interesting things that were never pleasant, or some were not pleasant, I went into survival mode. And at school, if you looked at me the wrong way, I responded. You wanted a reaction, I gave it to you. And that is not the way to handle it, because then I went into being defeated in a bad way later when I was trying to cope with emotions that I didn't understand, which ended up me going away for a little while to a place that I didn't see outside for months. So like you got to pick and choose your battles. And I'm not saying I was a bully in a positive way. I was a bully because I was in a situation. And then I got out of that situation, went into another situation, and now I'm old and I realize, I could have handled things very differently.
Yeah.
Due to everybody's things, you handle them as they come.
Yeah. Look, first, I'm gonna tell you right now, like, who you are, like, to the kids watching out there, to the younger crowd watching right now, who you are now, you're not gonna be forever. And there's gonna be a lot of things you probably wish you didn't do. But look, at the end of the day, they make you who you are. And because of that, you learn and you grow. You know what I mean? And Like the leprechaun on Charmed said, adversity makes people, they learn and they grow. Okay, that
They
was a
do.
horrible
Yeah,
Irish
your
accent.
accent. Yeah.
But anyway, um, I will say though that I was the kid that fucking look. You walked too slow. I'm pushing you out the motherfucking way. I don't give a shit.
I see. Me and you would have fought and then been best friends.
We would have. We
Because you
definitely
put,
would.
ooh, we're body
Because
slamming.
ooh. I was very. There was because of middle school. It was because of middle school. Like when you're bullied, you know what I mean? Like, and I'm not even like my bullying. I'm not even like, not to make it sound like something it ain't, because it really wasn't anything that bad. But you know, it's different to every kid. And at a certain point where they make you not want to be who you are, you flip the switch and you're like, I don't give a fuck. And then sometimes you may be a little too much. And that's where I was a lot of time. I was very loud. I was obnoxious. People knew me. Everyone fucking knew me, whether they liked me or like I was the guy you either loved or hated. Like there was no middle ground for me. Everybody fucking knew me. And like I said, like if you're in my way, I'll push you the fuck out. I'll say excuse me once, and I'll get the fuck out of my way. And if I'm walking in the hallways with my music in, I'm not even saying excuse me. I'm pushing you the fuck out of the way. If you're talking, if you're saying anything, I cannot fucking hear you. Don't talk to me. I've had people. It did make me feel a certain type of way when I would walk in hallways alone, and then there'd be a student and they'd walk like further away from me because they were afraid I was going to say something or do something. That would piss me off. But then I reflected. I'm like, well, I tend to be a cannon. Like there was that one girl that came up to
Fire
me,
sign.
huh? Not a fire sign, right? Not explosive. There was one girl that came up to me my senior year questioning if I put a hex on her and her family, and I was like, "Girl, I don't know you, okay, babe, come on, what's your name? Let's start there."
Right.
But I wasn't rude off the. Clearly, I was. Okay, clearly I was. Okay, I got no argument. Never mind. Your turn. I can't sit here.
All I'm saying is sometimes you go from being bullied to a bully, and depending on it's situational. Because some kids need to be checked and put in their place, especially these asshole kids running around today. They all need a dose of the tough love that we got dealt.
Yeah.
Plus.
Yeah.
Some of these kids aren't getting anything they need at home, so they're going to school looking for it, but they don't know what they're looking for. So it just manifests in all this other bullshit.
It's anything, whether it's with a student, a fucking staff member, it just happens. You know what I mean?
It's just there is no way you could get me to go back to school again. I can't do it as an adult and keeping my mouth shut. I am too in myself at this point. Like if I had to go back to school, oh god no, oh no, being a teacher, I'd have gone to jail.
No, I don't know. Fuck no. The way, especially no. I don't tolerate that bullshit. And that's one thing there I will say, because if I had my headphones in, I was rude off the bat to anybody, but because I was in a different world, But without them, I would only be rude when someone else was being rude. Like I'd stick up. You know what I mean?
Well, I think that's just my energy. Like,
yeah. You know what I mean? Like I said though, if those earphones are in, I'm pushing you. I'm being rude to you. I don't give a fuck about you. I don't give a fuck. Like I'm not even there. But when it came to staff members, and this is where that got me the most. Now, okay, we all know I'm very mature for my age, right? And that has been with me my whole life. So, and that's where also a lot for me was like, I don't have the tolerance for these children, even though these children were literally my age or younger or older. But the staff members,
he's 20 years younger than me, and we had to go get tech support out of my 27-year-old son. Okay,
literally,
he don't fuck with technology as much as my generation does fuck with technology. I can't do it. Fuck it.
But with the staff, see, because this is where, and I've always said this, you respect everybody off the bat no matter what, because everyone deserves respect at the end of the day. You ain't gotta like somebody, but you can respect somebody. It's trust, because I know we're a little different in that. For me, it's trust. You don't get that off the bat. That you earn. But respect is like I'll give that until you give me a reason not to respect you, and that's when like that's where I was never quiet when teachers would try to disrespect me, and if it definitely was not fair, oh fuck no, you're not winning this. If you think you're gonna win this, I got news for you, because you're not. And no one ever did. No one ever did. The fucking vice principal never even won. Fuck
That's
with me.
But see, I don't give you either one. I think you got to earn both. I'm gonna be respectful. I'm gonna start respectful.
See, but that's giving respect. You know what
No.
I mean?
No. Giving respect is, in my opinion, something different. Like if I don't know you, right? First of all,
Yeah.
I'm not gonna give you me genuinely. I'm gonna give you.
Okay, I get what you're saying. It's like when you I respect you as an
Right.
individual, like, and I don't give that to just anybody. You know what? I get what you're okay. I get what you, because that I agree with. That I agree with. And that's not what I mean necessarily where I'm like, Lord, like we're like, yes, be respectful. You know what I mean? Like have that
Respectful.
comment.
Yeah.
Yes. That everyone, you should always be respectful. You should always be nice. Like that's nothing wrong with being fucking nice to someone sometimes, you know?
Yeah, and I will start everything.
Yes.
My
Yes.
face might say something different, but like
Yeah.
my tone will be. But my face, like if you interrupt me in the middle of something, you're gonna get shit face.
Yes.
But it's not on purpose. It's just because that's my thinking face. My thinking face is bitch face. That's just how I am. Like I get complaints about that shit at work all the time. Like she's so aggressive. I'm not aggressive, bitch. I said hello. Like, but like I will be respectful when meeting and greeting because you haven't given me your. But like absolute respect.
Yeah, no. That you need to earn, and that I think it's that in the sense of trust. Those are two things that are very hard for a person to earn. In my book, I don't hand that shit off the bat. I think that's weird, in my opinion. I really think that's weird.
Yeah, like
and that gives me more reason not to trust you or respect you.
Yeah, I'm not like I don't know. I just see people through such a different lens because everybody's an enemy until I get to know you. And I know it sounds horrible, but that's the way I view the world.
Right.
You're either neutral or an enemy. You know, if you're a friend of somebody that like if I know of you but don't know you, then you're a neutral. If you approach me like off the rip and I don't know you, you're an enemy and I'm on guard. And then through conversation, I'm either going to stand still or I'm going to start backing up. And then I'm going to walk away in the middle of you talking. If you say some weird shit to me that's disrespectful or rude or whatever, but I'm going to walk out like I won't even entertain it.
No, I don't.
You can ask Alan. I'm the most embarrassing person. When I am like done with something, I walk the fuck away. I don't even care. I don't want to talk. I don't want to hear your voice no more.
Yep.
Just
if I'm not gonna fight you, I'm gonna walk away from you.
Yeah, I'm about face and leave.
Yep. Oh, good God. I don't.
We've been rambling about the most rambly stuff all night, and it's been kind of great.
It's been what?
It's been kind of great. Like we.
Yeah, I know this was fun.
Kind of haven't stayed on topic.
No, we will never. I don't think a day in our life stay on topic, and that's as we have ADHD. I'm sorry, guys.
ADHD, touch of the tism, touch of the PTSD, touch of the anxiety, like
all the T's.
We are just touched. Yeah, that was a thing back in Southern culture. You were touched.
By God?
No, like just
or by your uncle who shouldn't have touched you.
No, like touched. There was touched as in gifted, and then there's touched as in tism. Like one or the other. He's touched.
So that's like us saying, "Oh yeah, you're special."
Yeah. But in the South, he's touched. We don't know about who, but he's touched.
Oh, it hit 10:50, right? It's 10:50 right now.
9:04. I don't know. My computer's never right.
Oh wait,
it's 9:04.
It's 9:04. Then why is that fucking? Am I delusional? I think I'm delusional. I thought I heard the Alexa start playing the shamanic music because every night at 10:50
You know, Alexa thinks you need to just chill.
Yeah,
Clock, like it's kind of time to wind down, Kevin. And he goes out there and tells that bitch to shut up. I'm like, if she
I
ever
do.
comes to life,
I do.
he's cutting your throat first. You will be electrocuted on Alexa's watch.
It is so inconvenient. First of all, who asked you to even do that every night? Like
Somebody
every
had to tell her that every night at 10 o'clock, shamanic feelings and
at
vibes.
10:50? That's such a random ass time.
I mean, it is.
Like
I'm not-
10:50 on the dot. Like you just hear the
Well, she's also one cutting your dad's TV full blast while he's asleep. So
you know,
that's called a haunting, and we just need to accept it.
there's no winning in this house. I forgot who. I was telling somebody about that night. I was on the phone with you, and I literally saw a spirit walk out this wall and walk right back into this wall.
Yeah. Like, whoop, nope, never mind.
He's like, oh no, he's coming. Go back, go back.
When home
And for
Friday
those
gets
who
here,
don't know, this
laugh.
wall where the spirit came from and went back into, that's my ancestor altar.
Yeah. Whoop, no.
They were
When
shitting
Homework
back.
gets to doing laps in here, and one of these days we need to talk about that because people be cleansing their house and getting rid of the good things and instead of letting them do their job, essentially.
That irks me. Yeah, so me and my coworker were talking about that because we live in a very we let's be honest, we do live there, but we work in a very old building, and there's been many deaths there. Let alone this used to be the fucking train station way back in the day,
Which
and I'm
used to
not
be
even
courthouses and hangmen's places.
yeah,
The
and I'm
history-
not even talking about. I'm talking about the deaths that has happened while it's a library. So like, talk about all the deaths beyond that. There's been many deaths there. It's a very haunted building with many different types of spirits there. There is a matriarch spirit. Her name is Mrs. Well, I'm not gonna give her name away, but her name does start with a Mrs. And so what was I saying? We were talking about how we want to do a cleansing because we got a lot of nasty people in that building, but we want to do it in a way where we're not affecting the spirits of the place. And I was like, well, you came to the right witch. Because that's how I work. You know what I mean? I don't cleanse to get rid of my spirit. The fuck? We're not getting rid of my who you think you gonna try to trick me? What you doing? Get rid of my spirits. Fuck you. No, we're not doing that. I barely ever burn sage up in this house. And really, when I do, it's because someone's sick. So, what?
Keep talking. I want to go smoke a cigarette, but this laptop ain't gonna do it outside, so I'm trying to get on my phone.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay, anyway. So, well, with that being said, fucking ammonia, don't cleanse with ammonia because you're gonna get rid of everything up in that house. I'm gonna read some of these comments. Starting with the latest one. Our ancestor is right by our ancestor altar. What the fuck did I just say? It's right by our front door. We have heard them. Oh my god. So this is why I'm bad at reading comments because I'm gonna go on a fucking story off of one comment. Before my ancestor altar was here, it was on the other.
I'm gonna have to take it. I can't get into that.
Oh, no, I'll just send you the link, babe. I'll send you the link. I'll send you the link. Go back in.
All right.
You have Messenger on your phone?
I've got my phone right here.
You have Messenger on it?
Yeah.
Go in Messenger.
I just was in Messenger and I just did the thing.
Yeah, well, I didn't know it worked. Go in the thing. Press the thing. Go. Let me see what your phone says.
I have to accept the cookies. It's telling me that we can't see shit because of my weird screen. Hold on. Right there. It says copy link. I did that. But it's wanting me to.
Yeah, okay. Copy the link. Now go into the app.
The app?
The StreamYard app. Okay, maybe there are certain things I can teach you with technology.
Oh, you use this way more than I do.
Yeah, Barb, I'm gonna get to you in that with that comment.
Okay.
I was gonna go in the story. We gotta help this girl out. Hold on 1 second.
Hang on, mute.
Yeah, please do. I don't need to hear that ever again in my life. Okay, you're here. Okay. This is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna take that out. Hold on. I got this. Remove from stage. Beautiful. Okay. Anyway, so Before the ancestor altar was there, it was right outside my bedroom door, and at that time, my best friend Sam lived with me, and she, oh my god, she would always. First of all, not only we would many times hear them out there just chatting away like a whole fucking community party, like the whole living room was their domain. It was the coolest fucking shit ever. I'm not even gonna lie to you. But there was a time where I had to do something in the magical world, and I'm not gonna go into the details. However, there was a moment where the spirits, someone, there was a moment the spirits was like, okay, I don't want to do this, and to me, I was like, okay, well, that's kind of too late, and they was like, not for me. And I would appreciate if you backed out. And I'm over here like, well, I can't back out right now. This is like, y'all, we're in the middle of this. I can't stop. And they're like, fine, do it without us. And I felt them like just dip out. And I'm like, oh my God. So the amount of strength and power I had to sum up without them, first of all, taught me a lesson. Second of all, I managed to do what I had to do. However, the second I felt them leave, Sam was here in my room. And at this time, I don't know if dad was either not in the house or already in bed. Probably not at the house because this was during the day. And she heard them when they got back here bitching about not me. I'm sorry, I just hit the microphone. Not me, but another party which is the reason they wanted to stop doing it in the first place. And then they was kind of they was a little mad at me for continuing to do it. They're like, I can't, I don't know why he's still there. I don't know why he's going through with this fucking shit. Like, okay, let him do it. And then there was a little moment of a little applaud when I did manage to do it by myself. But then they was kind of also like, don't ever do that again. And I'm like, I'm never gonna do that again. Like, I apologize. I apologize. But she heard them out there bitching and angry as fuck, like about what was going down. And thankfully I wasn't their main source of that wrath, but we're not gonna go into details on that.
Right.
Okay.
And Lady Witch, I might not have seen it because I don't know. Send it again, please. No, like, okay, so I have conversation with people at work all the time, right? About certain experiences or, things that are going on that they're just asking questions.
Yeah.
And I'm like, well, because one chick has her grandmother or great aunt, I can't remember, that she knows is there. Like, not that they can interact like you see in the movies, but like intuition
Yeah.
based, you know what I
Yeah.
mean? But then she's having this other issue. I said, well, then just put the dude out. Like,
Mhm.
and I kind of went into a small explanation of like how to go about it. And she's like, I didn't know you could do that. And I was like, well, yeah, why would you get rid of the good just because of the bad?
Right.
Like homeboy in here, the Whistler, like, I'm not sure what his purpose is, but he's never done anything against me. He's never
No.
hurt
He's
anybody.
done the opposite, actually.
Yeah, he chimes in when things in the house are not good.
Yeah, no,
You
he's
know.
literally proven his like we don't know why you're here, but we're glad you're here.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah, he's like the little watchdog of the
that's
house.
literally like Tiffany. You know what I mean? Like,
Right.
I don't know who you are, where you came from, but I'm glad you're here, and I don't want to be without you in reality.
Yeah,
So
because he's very he alerts me, and I get the impression that it's a male. I've only seen the outline like a couple times because he's real quick,
no,
but
I've seen
sometimes
there was that time we both saw him. Like, he, I swear I saw him in the physical sense. Do you
if
remember? Like, I don't know if you saw what I saw in that moment, because I know we saw the same thing at the same
yeah,
time.
you said he had a hat on. I saw the
Yeah,
hat.
yeah.
I could see the outline, so that's
He was
why.
like a
But
white
then ladies,
man, or maybe
yeah,
Latino. I don't know.
I
He had
don't
like a
know.
tan, but
I feel like
where you are, you would have tan. I don't know.
the hat kind of was fedora like, so
Yeah, it was.
I feel like
So
there's either a time period or Hispanic. I don't know.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know, but he definitely he had a lighter tone skin color, and
Mhm.
his hand, like I saw his hand, I think, and I like the veins were prominent, but not in like an old man sense.
No, like working hands.
Yeah, I don't
Yeah,
know.
he was very much a worker bee because he's very like
Yeah,
it's hard to explain his vibe because he's very much on the prowl. Like he when he gets agitated, he laps the living room, dining room, living room, dining. Like that's why a lot of people don't like that hallway because he's
mm,
constantly in and out of that
I love
hallway.
that hallway.
Right, like it's a greeting, you know. But
Yeah,
to somebody that is more spooked than
yeah.
the normal person that we know,
The muggles,
then the muggles.
muggles.
I mean, I've even had witches like if when my stuff was on this side and you could see a direct line into that hallway, people like witches would be like, "Yo, there's something wrong," like in a negative way, and I'm like, "No,
Yeah,
bro, he's fine.
yeah.
He's good. He's
Well,
doing his thing."
think about Tiffany. Excuse me. Some
Yeah,
people
she
who look
scares
at
the
her.
bejesus out of people.
I was gonna say some people who look at her literally brought my father to tears. Some people look at her and is dead terrified of her, and I'm over here like, yeah, but I know her, and with me, she's good, and that's all that matters. You know what I mean? And
Yeah.
but with that being said, I do wanna circle back to Barb's question about what do we use if we're not using sage to cleanse our house. And
Oh,
personally
I didn't see it.
speaking, that was somewhere up here. I
I
don't. I
see it.
think okay. Um. So, and then I see this comment saying, "Yes, please have a conversation about house cleansings." Okay, so for me now, I'm gonna give you, unless you want a specific conversation, Barb, like about like what you're cleansing from. I'll just give you the basic general rundown because obviously, depending on what you're cleansing, you're going to need different procedures. You know what I mean? But for me, what I use is anything that has like dual standards. And by that, I mean something that when you're burning it, it's not only an offering to your spirits that gives them strength and power, and well, it's an offering to them. However, on the other side of things, it removes what you don't want in the house. It removes malignant energy. You know what I mean? Harmful, unwanted energy. And burning that gives your spirit strength to help you do that. And you can use a number of things, including cinnamon. I love burning cinnamon, and I think the spirits love cinnamon. You can use tobacco, you can use palo santo. For me, you can also use herba santa. Now, herba santa, I think the spirits have a very fond attitude towards it. I think they really like it. Now, personally speaking, I really pull out the herba santa specifically when a healing work needs to be done. Because I feel like it helps draw on your ancestors to help you in a healing sense, but you use it for however you want to use it. You know what I mean? Um, but with that being said, those are some things that you could burn. Apes, you want to give out some? I mean, you could use also like resins, like sorry, not to just cut you right off, but like frankincense and myrrh, stuff like that. But anyway, go ahead. I'm gonna give you the flow.
Well, you mentioned all that stuff, so I'm not going to retouch on that. I
Yeah.
do like what Bougie said about juniper and pine because they aren't endangered, and I know Palo Santo and Herba Santa can go in and out of that. So I like lavender, rosemary, and rose. If I'm lifting like just a bundle to burn, it's not my bedtime. Stop. Um, just to burn as in a clearing and a cleansing and just to bring up the energy level. Now,
Mhm.
if I'm specifically trying to get rid of something, I'm going straight to like, especially if it's negative. If it's super negative and it was against, like, if it's something to hurt me, not just a negative energy, but like something that is intentionally focused at me or family or house or whatever, I use copal.
Yeah,
I go straight to the resin and
I
I
love
use
that.
copal and I will copal the shit out of my house and then layer it with Palo Santo.
Hmm.
That's how I do mine. Now, if it's just to uplift and clear the space, then it'll vary depending on my mood in the season.
Yeah,
But
yeah,
I
yeah.
something very aromatic and uplifting and spicy versus something that will choke the shit out of your lungs. You know what I mean?
Remember one thing, especially if you're harnessing the power of the power of your ancestors and your spirits. Incense, right? The stuff that we burn is supposed to have a fragrant smell to attract the spirits. You know what I mean? So, and remember that stuff, negative stuff doesn't like. Malignant entities does not like that stuff. So that's more to pushing that stuff out. I will say there was something I wanted to bring up real quick, Lady Witch, right here, because I think she was talking about the spirit, your whistler.
Yeah.
And I swear he did, because I
He
saw
did.
him all the fucking time. I saw him, I think, too many times. And
He's a very curious and interactive
yeah,
spirit.
I think he might have a thing where he has respect for people who aren't afraid of him. But
Mhm.
remember that one night we were outside smoking, and oh my god, he was whistling every 5 seconds.
Oh.
Yeah. I got that. I'm gonna mute you. Yep. Okay, that was bad. Okay. Unmute her. Oh wait, I can't. That's you. You're muted on your end, I think. Yeah. That's
Okay.
horrible.
Sorry.
I'm sorry to everybody in headphones.
Sorry.
Yeah, no, but yeah, no. That remember that night he was whistling non-fucking stop?
Mm-hmm. Well, we were out
That
back.
was a crazy night. Yeah, that was a funny night because it was like every 5 seconds, homeboy was just whistling.
It's funny because like weeks will go by and hardly any interaction.
I'm sorry. Before I forget, I do want to bring up one other thing we're getting for the Cauldron Shop. Bam!
Oh yeah, furs. I forgot about the pelts.
We're getting our furs. We're getting our pelts, and they will be on the Cauldron Shop. Not now, but soon, and within the month. And so, yeah, I'm just saying, get you your pelts at the Cauldron Shop. Link in the description box. Thank you.
Anywho, he's very interactive, but then there'll be weeks
Yes, I love that spirit.
where he doesn't do anything.
Yeah.
Like it's, and people like there is something else here, but it's very rare. And I used to think it was the same thing, but then I noticed the
Hi,
person
Alan.
would be very different. Oh, what, Alan?
I saw him move. I didn't even know he was there.
Oh yeah, he's been in his phone on the TV, like he's just in his own little world. Let me,
Yeah.
but I don't know. Oh, good deal. I'm glad you got it.
What?
Barb got the spike.
Oh, good. Nice. What colors will we have? I can't answer that right this second. I'm sorry. Do you know, Chris?
What about the what?
First.
I don't know
I think
yet.
we're getting
I
like a
think it's
sorted.
variety. Yeah.
Yeah, we're getting a sorted bundle. So
You'll know as soon as we know because we'll post them. They'll be on the Cauldron Shop's Instagram and Facebook.
yes, they will. All links in the description box.
Okay, shameless tonight.
Just saying, I gotta promote.
That's true.
Which is something we're gonna get into, I think, as well after, because we have the big list of things that all these new products that are coming in. But after that, we're gonna close ranks on the new products for a while, see what we're getting, how that does, and work on other things like promotions and stuff like that.
Which is, I do want steady feedback. Like if you go on to our page on Facebook and just drop like, hey, I'd like to see blah blah blah, and we'll start polling to see what people are saying, what they're looking for, stuff like that.
You guys interact with us, we'll interact with you. You know what I mean? And we'll make this shop, because even if you can't drive out to us, even if you can't get to us, we're going to be available online. You know what I mean? Like, just saying.
Yes, definitely getting the mystery mix, which I'm excited about because not everybody likes white and brown rabbit fur or black rabbit fur or the sables. Everybody likes something different.
See, there's wax on this one.
I don't even own one yet.
What?
I'm gonna buy one from us because I don't own one. Actually, you know what? I don't even know if I can have one because your cats are a lot more nicer than my cats. My cats are kind
Yeah,
of
what's up with that? Because my cats hasn't even bothered this. I swear they're so. I mean, I say
and
they're so
Loki.
used to my things, but then I get like a fucking coyote foot that I swear they still would be fucking with if it isn't in the position it's in. But like they don't
Yeah.
fuck with this. But they maybe they just know. You know what I mean? Maybe they just
I mean,
know.
it does admit a lot of stuff. But my Loki is such a bad apple.
Yeah,
Such,
he is.
I mean, actually, he's
I
like the
mean,
best.
buy one. See what happens. I'm
I
definitely
mean,
buying one. We gotta get. Yeah, thank God we're getting the bundle we're getting because I'm gonna be getting one if not two. Because
I'm gonna get one.
we're gonna be shopping on our shop.
I'm gonna get one and see what happens because it's really only Loki is the one I'm worried about because he is just such a curious, interactive cat.
Yeah.
That like he's such like a dog because you know how a dog when they can't find their toy, they'll just start harassing you and just making everything a toy. That's how he is. He
Yeah.
literally bit off a piece of blind and brought it to me so I could throw it the other night. It's
I love him though. Okay,
look,
I'm throwing $7 in
right
the
here.
Cauldron Shop account.
My blind out of the kitchen. It's right here because he freaking bit it.
No shame.
Like this is the edge. Bit it. Brought it to me.
So yeah, I'm gonna throw $7 in the Cauldron Shop account because that tester candle went good. So I'm gonna buy it.
Okay. Yeah, we're doing a lot, and it'll come out slower than I'd like, but money, budget. Hello, we both have to live our lives, so
Yeah,
we
it
have
is what
extra
it is.
money from the shop. We throw it into a new product, and then if we see something selling really well, then we'll throw extra money into that product. That way, we stay stocked. But right now, we're feeling out what the community wants and how people interact with it. So.
Yeah. I will say, guys, seriously, those soaps have already been flying off the fucking shelf. So go get yourself some soap. Protection soap available at C Shop down below.
Yeah, I'm almost to the point of having to make. Well, I got to make more anyway, but like it sold more than I expected that fast. So
Yeah, I know. You and me both. I literally looked at you. I'm like, did we sell out already? Because people already want more.
Yeah, I've got a couple left, but I need to get making some more.
Yeah. So
And yes,
guys,
they do make
go make her make more and go buy some soap. Seriously. The dragon's blood and the protection soap exfoliates your skin. I'm just saying.
it's just pretty.
Yeah, even if you're not using magical purposes, you don't have to.
Yeah,
You can just have it for the soap. It's good shit.
I love it.
I fucking use it.
I'm trying to catch up on comments. I'm sorry.
Yeah, no, that's something I would love to do because feel like I haven't been around with the comments at all. But
Okay,
maybe-
I'm caught up. It's really. I just wanted to make sure I didn't miss anything.
Okay, we didn't, did we?
Mm-mm.
If there's anything you guys want to mention or say or talk about, let us know now because I think we're gonna wrap it up soon because we've already been here. What is with me going a lot? Because soon is not a word. Soon.
I mean, an hour and a half. We've been up here jibber jabbering.
Yeah, we have. So if there's anything y'all want to mention now, put it in all caps and we'll talk about it. Anything, like I said, y'all want to suggest throwing out for the shop, let us know. Anything you guys want to see, stuff like that.
A lot of you're right. I mean, soap is good in a cleansing aspect, but it's also like there are certain smells that trigger certain things in your brain to get you in a certain space. You know what I mean? And that particular soap is heavy, like dragon's blood patchouli. So if you want, like even as a grounding soap, it puts you in that mind frame of like earth because of the patchouli aspect. And it's not the sickening patchouli. Actually, the dragon's blood fragrance and the patchouli fragrance work really well together, and they don't drown each other out. They merge extremely well.
Yeah.
And it just makes you feel good. I don't know how to explain it. Like it makes you feel good. And if you're in the shower and you're going over your incantation, or if you're saying like something in your head to like, hey, I really need to protect blah blah blah, XYZ, da da da. and you're doing that, it just that scent puts you in that like you're transformed. Like you know what I mean?
That's what our calming soap is gonna be like. You know what I mean? It's that scent that like that'll be a great soap to use before bed. You
I kind of
know,
want to name it "Calm Your Ass Down," but I don't
let's name it that. I like that.
calm your
I
ass
love
down.
that. Calm your ass down.
Wash your ass and calm your ass down.
Right. Because I know that what was the notes for the intuition soap? I knew I wanted it to be I think it was like dragon's blood and sandalwood.
I feel like you're right. Let me
Yeah,
look.
because I wanted it to be very mystical, but soothing. You know what I mean? If that makes sense. Like the dragon's blood gives that magical, mystical smell, while the sandalwood puts you in that meditative state that's perfect for intuition, in my opinion. I don't know. Y'all let me know if y'all like that. Okay, so rune sets. Okay, so
yeah, I saw the rune sets thing.
yes, so believe it or not, we actually are because we have a wood burner, right, Cress?
Mm-hmm.
So did you notice that this entire time, I don't think our names have been posted? Like, you know how our names are usually at the bottom?
No. Oh, mine is. Oh no, it's not.
It's not.
It's down here at the bottom, but it's not.
Yeah.
Well, I'm glad everybody knows who the hell we are.
Right, fuck shit. All right, anyway.
So so the intuition soap is Eyebright, Demania, Dragon's Blood, Lavender, Sandalwood, and the color would be dark purple.
Yep.
Cool.
Yep. So the herbs in there would be, what was it? Eyebright and Damiana.
Damiana. I always say that.
Yeah, yeah. Because Damiana is known to promote visions.
Mm-hmm.
We knew that. So we have that. And the smell, the notes are the dragon's blood and the sandalwood. But yes, we are going to make rune sets. So we are going to get into that.
Also, disclaimer, and I know y'all are all adults and you've all used soap before. Do not eat it. Do not lick it. And probably don't shove it in your private parts.
I can't believe you had to say that.
I mean, this day and age, you got to disclaim everything. But I'm just, there's your...
Bougie, to answer your question about how do I always have olive leaves, where I live now, mind you, all these herbs are grown in our gardens, okay, the ones that we sell. And I have, like, if you've ever seen my front yard in a video, it's a giant fucking football field, and on like literally like the outline is all olive plants, like olive trees, you know what I mean? And so when they, before, like when it's the harvesting time, I just go around and I harvest all the olive leaves I can, because I personally use olive leaves a lot in my practice. So like I said, I have a giant olive bundle, like olive tree bundle, hanging in the living room for peace and tranquility. Okay, let me try to, okay.
If I'm not mistaken, did you use olive leaves in that spell you just did? Or was that different?
No, that was patchouli.
Patchouli, okay.
That was patchouli. That was patchouli for grounding.
Okay.
To ground that excess energy.
That's always needed.
Yes, it is.
Why can I not find you?
I don't know what's back now. We all talking about? Did I miss?
Oh yeah, the names are back now.
Oh. How the fuck did? Okay, somebody. I know y'all said something. It's when. I don't know.
Active today. What is
That was
going
weird.
on?
Was it because I highlighted a comment? Yes,
think
it was because I highlighted a comment. Okay, I was shocked. I was more shocked at the fact I didn't notice.
What happened? I'm confused about something. Hold on.
Okay, remind me, Lady Witch, what you mean by I'd buy some just for that on the label?
Why? Calm your ass down.
Oh, period. Fuck yeah. That's where like the protection soap. I don't even like that name. It's so basic.
Well, I mean, we can rename that. I like.
That's what I was thinking. Huh?
I like a cute like.
Me too. Like a clever. Yeah, I like that shit. So we'll come up with something clever. Like even the purification soap, I don't want it to be known as purification soap. We need to change those fucking names. Even Lucky Me soap, I feel like that's like Lucky Me.
I mean, I get it, but I feel like it could be a
It's
little bit
better. I agree. So
leprechaun soap.
stop. Slanta es tanta.
Slather your ass out.
Literally. There's cover your ass, according to Bougie. Yeah.
Excuse
Okay,
me.
guys. I think we're gonna call it for now. But I appreciate y'all coming in and watching us for this hour and a half, just rambling on like two psychos. I hope y'all like the new mic. I'm gonna probably use it. I'm gonna try as long as my computer works. I'm going to use this microphone.
I like it. I like the way it sounds. It's got a more podcasty sound to it.
Does it?
Professional, yeah.
Cool. And that's something too we were thinking about. While y'all are here, including you, Sterling. I see you, girl. While y'all are here, I do want to mention that we're thinking about turning these cauldron shop talks into like cauldron shop talks, like a little podcast just about what's going on with the shop and stuff like that, what's going on in our lives, keep y'all updated and up to like y'all keep y'all posted, you know what I mean, and up to date on what's going on with the cauldron shop. I don't
Yeah.
know how often these will be. These will probably not even be these probably won't even have a schedule, so I don't know. We'll talk about that in the future, but as of right now, whenever you see anything pertaining to the cauldron shop, just know we're probably gonna go on little rambles like tonight.
Which is good because it's like, yeah, we could talk about witchcraft all day, but like let's talk about real life stuff too.
Yeah.
That involves, your witch side, muggle side mix. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like what's going on both sides of
Ooh.
your coin.
Salazar Slytherin would not like that.
Okay, well, he didn't like anything, so.
He loved purebloods.
Oh God! See, that just sounds like elitist. I don't like
It
it.
sounds it's not. It sounds wrong, is what it is. And I swear that was like the Muggle form of racism, or like the Wizarding world of racism. You know what I mean? Like the pure blood, like when you call there was profanities used, like that was Wizarding world racism, and I wasn't here for that. So
I'm here for it because you know what? That's real life. People be assholes, and they just be throwing their shit all over the place.
no, I'm not here for that, because Hermione Granger was Muggle born and she knew everything. No, she was annoying as fuck.
Look,
She in
had
these
a
books are annoying.
gene. There was a gene in there. She was meant to have that power because she was a smarty pants. She was like the ugly duckling that turned into the beautiful swan thing.
Oh my gosh. No, I'm not gonna lie. There's many times throughout the movies, I can't even say the earlier ones, there's many times where I swear she looks like a boy.
I mean,
Like as a kid, especially, like it looks like they just put a wig on a boy, and I'm like, oh, Hermione.
They dressed like her ratty hair. Oh my God! See,
Well, it's because Hermione has raggedy hair.
I know, but
They
like,
literally reference her as hairy. Like I don't think that's a
I
compliment.
just feel like they could have done her better.
No,
like-
I agree. No, I mean, yeah, she had buck teeth in the books. Like, no, I didn't fuck with how no, Hermione in the movies is way prettier. Oh my God. First of all, I'm not gonna lie. Again, she's very annoying, but she makes me feel bad for her. I don't like to see women cry. So when I see Hermione cry, and the amount of time she cries over Ron makes me want to beat Ron up. And I love Ron, okay? But like, you're making my homegirl cry, and it's making me want to beat you up. I was watching Goblet of Fire this morning, and she was crying after the ball scene, you remember? And it was not okay. I was not okay. I was ready to fight Ron right there on site. I don't give a fuck.
I love the twins.
They're my fucking favorites. Oh my God. And they're amazing in the books.
You?
They're way
That's
better in the books.
Me and you
Huh?
always in trouble.
Literally, that's us twins. Exactly. Just
Yeah.
I'm
Fucking shit up left and right.
also reading Goblet of Fire, and in the book, they go to pick. You know how in the Goblet of Fire it starts off with Harry with the Weasleys.
Yeah.
So in the book, it starts off with him at home. You know what I mean? And you see how he got to the Weasleys, and the Weasleys picked him up via flu powder. Let's not even get into that whole story at the Dursleys' house. Not okay. But as George and Fred were leaving, they knew Dudley was like he'll eat anything on fucking sight. They also knew he was on a diet, so they were really fucking with him. So they accidentally dropped a taffy that enchanted his tongue to be like 14 feet long. Yeah. Yeah. Probably not feet, but you know what I mean. Like 14 inches. I don't. Some big ass fuck. It was like a python. It was a big ass one, and they got in trouble for it, but it was funny.
They were always in trouble. That was the funny part. They didn't give shit. Like, we gotta get off here. What do you keep saying?
Okay, we're talking about fucking Harry Potter now. Get me off of here because we'll be on here for another hour, guys. It was a great video, and we hope to catch you in the next one. Thank you guys so much for being here.